Hello, sun. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna just throw on some makeup before I recorded my intro, and then as I'm doing that, I'm like, you know what? That's not me. It's never been me. I've never been that content creator where I have to like be presentable before I hit record. I feel like there is some power in just showing up as you are, you know? That's what we're doing today. Just doing some kind of quick everyday makeup. We're going to a very early dinner at a friend's house tonight, and when I say early dinner, I mean like we're trying to be there at 5, which is hilarious. But you guys, I was out late last night for a few events. I think I got home at like 10 something. Don't judge me. That's late for me. If I could choose, I would choose day drinking over a late night any day. There's no shame in that. I have no shame in that. I'm gonna blow out my hair because I've been trying to live the air dried hair life, and it's not working for me. The like length that my bangs are right now, it just doesn't suit the air dried look. And I feel like honestly, blowing out my hair is high maintenance, like as you're doing it. But then my next 3 days are so low maintenance because I'm able to just put my overnight blowout rods in, and then I don't have to do my hair literally for the next 3 days. I'm gonna do a blowout. I don't have time to set my blowout, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're gonna do what we can with the time that we have. This is the Naked Sundays Peptide, I think they call it Peptide Foundation Tint. Yep, Beauty Screen, SPF 50. This and the One by CL are both gorgeous. I love them. The formulas are actually quite similar. Hello?
I'm quadruple sorry.
Where's my snack plate?
I just
Lost track of time a little bit.
Huh?
Lost
They
track
were
of time.
driving by like, okay, you want your snack plate still?
I guess. I mean, I'm gonna try to like get ready pretty
Because
quickly,
I don't
right?
think we're gonna eat right away.
Oh, okay.
So I would say if you're hungry still,
Okay.
let's get some food in your belly.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, love. Just the sweetest. I'm just adding a little bit more coverage where I need it, which right now feels like everywhere. I got a facial done last week. After like travel and whatnot, my skin just kind of felt out of whack. My esthetician was like, basically my barrier just needs some help. What I'm seeing as large pores and breakouts, my acne prone brain is saying you need to keep exfoliating. But when in reality, I actually just need to hydrate because I'm messing up my barrier. Glossier Cloud Paint Bronzer in the shade Dune. It just gives like the most beautiful, really gentle, soft wash of color. Like, look at that. You can basically just pack it in the brush, stamp it on, and it just gives you the most diffused result. It's stunning. I feel like when I'm going for really quick looks, I reach for products that I know just aren't fussy, and I don't have to sit and like finesse and blend. And this is definitely one of those products. Okay, I was kind of scared of this product at first. This is the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Latte. For a fair girly, it seems kind of intimidating, but it does just give you this like perfect kind of rosy sunburnt bronze. It's very bronzy, but it has that like red undertone that you would get if you were just out in the sun. And I'm using the same brush I used to blend my bronzer. That's a great tip for blending out products that have a lot of pigment in them, is using a brush that's already packed with another product. So it's going to help diffuse this because I've got leftover Glossier Cloud Paint in here. You guys, I've had this eye twitch for like a week, and it's driving me crazy. I think it came from, I've had like 2 migraines in the last week, and I'm kind of wondering if they're connected somehow. Like if it's stress, maybe like not sleeping well, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done my makeup without picking a dog hair out of something. One thing that I'm like really need to work on that I've noticed with my skincare routine is applying my skincare right before bed. It's just all smearing and coming off on my pillow. And I wake up in the morning and my cheeks are so dry because I'm a side sleeper. So I know it's because all of my product is like coming off on my pillow. Come in.
There you go.
Thanks, love.
Love
Thanks,
you.
love. Love y'all.
No.
Oh, you can have some.
Need anything else?
Nope.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
He brought me a snack plate. Pickles, Bubbies spicy pickles, the best. An apple, some sharp white cheddar, and some turkey. I'm sorry, can we just appreciate the fact that like he rolled it all up cute and then he cut these so that I can make little turkey roll-ups with them? Oh my god. I love that man so much. Okay, I just wanted to speed through the rest of that. So if you have any questions on anything else I have on my face, you let me know. I'll put it all in the description. No worries. Let's get to this blowout. Let's do it. I have been testing out Olaplex and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm obsessed. My hair feels so good lately. I actually had a friend house sit for me 2 weeks ago when I went to my little sister's wedding. I had the Olaplex, there's like a hair mask and their clarifying shampoo in my shower, and she like texted me and was like, what products you have in your shower? I'm obsessed. Like her hair has just never felt better. And I'm like, you know what? Same. So this is the Olaplex number 5 leave-in moisture and mend leave-in conditioner. And I need both moisture and mending. I'm evenly distributing that. I always put it in like my mids to ends, and then I'll go and apply it, like not to my roots, but I want to get through here so that I'm not like forgetting about the ends of my bangs and whatnot. And then I'm going to go in with the Olaplex number 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. Olaplex, I would love to know if stacking these products is okay. I'm assuming it's fine. Because this is a leave-in conditioner, and then this is a bond protecting hair serum, but this also has heat protection up to 450 degrees. It also is like more of a styling product, so it has style, memory, detangling, and satin shine. I use 2 pumps, and I love, look how like gelatinous, like, oops. So like even if you have fine hair, it doesn't feel like it weighs it down. I've been loving how my hair is fading. The last time Tori did it, we were talking about wanting to go more of like a honey copper. So we did a full head of highlights so that as the red fades, it just like this blonde dimension comes through, and I'm so obsessed. The next time we do it, I think I just want to do like a gloss. It still feels pretty vibrant, but I've been liking for the summer, like spring, summer, to kind of let it chill out a little bit. Next, I'm using the Olaplex Volumizing Blow Dry Mist, and I just spray this on the root in sections. Now we're gonna blow dry our hair until it's 90% dry. When your hair has doubled in size, you know it's time. I've switched my Dyson to the round brush attachment, and I lied, we are gonna do Velcro rollers. So I'm gonna take my little bang section, taking my round brush, under, over, off. So I don't do the cool shot when I do my Velcro rollers, because you want your hair to be hot when you set them. It doesn't make a lot of sense for you to do the cool shot and then for you to set your curls when they're cool. You know what I mean? One of the best blowouts I've ever had was from a stylist at a salon in LA. When she did my blowout, she would do hot, she would do the cold shot, and then she would do hot again, and then set. Because she was like, you want to set your curls while the curl is still hot. Next. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Go halfway up, roughly, and then wrapping like that, and then perfect. And then I have these little duck clips. I got these on Amazon for literally $3. And secured. I've done my little mohawk moment. Boop, boop, boop. And now I'm gonna do these pieces along the side of my face, my little face framing. Measure like from the top of my ear straight up, and we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, so creating tension means I'm holding my hair fairly tight, wrapping, tension, wrapping, creating tension, hold, lift, kind of getting like lift at the root, but I'm holding here to keep that tension, and then coming down, wrapping, and then twisting as I get to the end. Tension. A gorgeous, clean, bouncy curl. And tension is also what's gonna help your rollers stick as well. So like holding it very taut, combing that out so there's no tangles, wrapping around, holding really tight, and then rolling it up. And the whole time creating tension, I'm like pushing up into my hair. I feel like I see so many people do rollers, and it works. It's like for setting your curls, it works great. But as far as getting like lift at the root, if your rollers are like sagging down, you're not gonna get a whole lot of volume, but your curl will hold. So if that's your goal, then that's perfect. Okay, friends. We've made it to the back of the head, and I still have quite a bit of hair left back here. This is when shit gets real, okay? This is when it gets tough, all right? This is when we're really glad that we trained legs yesterday and not upper body, because I would be struggling. I think I always have to remind myself with doing the back of my head, I don't have to have my arms straight up the whole time. I did it like that for so long, and then I was like, okay, girl, you're working harder than you have to. I kind of get to like these back pieces, and really I'm just thinking this is most important. Face framing and the crown, that's what we want to hold the longest. That's why we start here and work our way back, because I don't need these to set for that long. This is priority. I also feel like I want to talk about why I choose the size rollers I do. There could definitely be more strategy. I will give you that. I'm not gonna lie. But for the most part, I'm using a medium size one on my bangs because I'm just trying to match the length. If they were shorter, I would use a smaller one. If they were longer, I'd maybe use a bigger one. And then the pieces on top up here, I'm using medium or large, because I just don't want those curls to be super tight. I want them to be like big and voluminous. So the pieces around my crown and the top of my head are usually, I'm using a bigger roller. I chose a smaller one for these pieces because my like face framing layers are a little bit wispy, a little bit lighter. There's just less hair, so I can use a smaller roller. If you ever struggle with your blowout falling, when you release your curl, run through it a couple times and make sure it's like actually dry. And then once you've let it sit, like I've taken Velcro rollers out before and gone, ooh, it's not damp, like it's not wet, but it's just not 100% dry. Another tip, make sure the size piece of hair that you're using matches with your round brush. If your piece is too wide and you have hair like spilling over the top or the bottom of your roller, it's just gonna make your life so much harder. Blowouts are hard enough as it is, so we wanna make it as easy as possible. Ooh, another blowout tip. Man, I'm just full of these. I see a lot of people use their rollers starting from like their hair is pointed towards the ground like this, and then they're rolling up, okay? It's gonna be really hard for you to then lift and give yourself height if you're starting down here. So what we wanna do is hold the hair, wedge it in there, and then we're gonna wrap, and then bring it in. Like, look how much more lift I got from doing that. That's what we're looking for. Because I can't show you where I'm clipping. This light is driving me crazy. Yes, honey, look at that bouncy curl. So when I do my blowouts with a round brush, like the intention is to get these fluffy curls that will fall and settle and just feel like voluminous and kind of that like old money blowout. If I were to use this attachment, then I'm going for something that has more of like a curled effect. It still will fall a little bit and like loosen, but this is gonna be more of that like salon effect. We want big, bouncy volume. Okay, one other thing I wanna mention about my bangs. So they're long enough now that I can curl them back. But when they were a little bit shorter, I would curl them forward, kind of in like that Sabrina Carpenter-esque style. When your bangs are short, like kind of cheekbone length or above, you want to curl them under. Otherwise, they'll just stick straight up. Now they're long enough that I can go back. And personally, I prefer that style. Like, I like this feathery, like old money look. But if you like more of that Sabrina Carpenter look, you can curl them under. So it's totally preference, but stop it right now. Are you kidding? Get the fuck out. Oh my God. Yes. So, like, what if I wasn't recording right now? Could you imagine? I would be devastated. But I am. It's okay. Texture spray. This is the Unite finishing texture spray. I love this stuff. I think I'm actually running kind of low. So hold and create lift. This is gonna help all of this stay in place. My bangs. Guys, feeling some type of way right now. I don't know how to act. Oh my goodness. Like, I can feel so much lift at my roots, and I'm obsessed. This, you guys, this right here, my favorite thing ever. Like how it just opens up the cheekbone. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Finishing touches, a little bit of Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil. A little goes a long way, and I'm just gonna put that through the ends. But I'm not like, I don't wanna brush through my hair too much. I want to keep the shape that I've built. Just when I thought I was like sick of my bangs, I take it back. I'm sorry, babe. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect her. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like this